Look at this. It is coffee talk time with Paula Gigi. And today is the day. I've kind of gotten away from this, but I'm back. And today I have a coffee that is made by Four Sigmatic. It's a mushroom coffee, and it's for gut health specifically. And I meant to bring it over so I could show it to you, but I'll show it to you another time. And I've been drinking this coffee for just about 5 days now, and I really like it. And like all the mushroom coffees, I really enjoy it, and I enjoy it. Let me see if I can get it up here. Okay, hold on. There we go. Black. And I used to drink always all my coffees with cream, but I do enjoy the mushroom coffees, black. But anyways, that's not what I got on to talk about. I got on to talk about the fact that the wind blows wherever it wills. I've been sitting here, first of all, I've been on the phone with doctors. Nothing seriously wrong, just trying to line up some appointments and have some conversations with some doctors. And then after that, I was just sitting here thinking about everything, and I'm watching the tree outside blowing the wind, and it's a beautiful day. We're going to get 85 today, and the sun's shiny, and lots of birds are flying around, and it's just been a great day. And I got to thinking about the wind. It just blows wherever it wants, whenever it wants, and nobody controls it. It just does its thing. And so I thought that led me to think about, basically, I've been studying off and on all day, and I've been studying lately about a message that I'm getting ready to do. And as I was studying, these thoughts started going through my head, and then I got to thinking about how people judge people. And the reason that came up is because just before I started studying, I happened to have a message from somebody, and I went there to view it. And of course, there's always got to be somebody. If you're happy, they're going to be not happy. If you're beautiful, then they're not going to think you're beautiful. Or if you're rich, they're going to hate you because you're rich. If you're poor, they're going to hate you because you're poor. And no matter what goes on in people's life, there's always going to be haters thereabout. And this person said, I like your look, and then they started condemning women because they wore lipstick. And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, but that's being judgmental. And I thought, really, the nature of all humanity is to be judgmental. And I know, I mean, I used to be there too. I used to probably just run with the best of them way back when, but since I've been learning more and studying more and changing more and trying to change more, I realize that, first of all, judging others doesn't make you any better just because you want to judge. And a lot of times people judge because they've been taught things wrong and they think they're right. And I'm going to take makeup for instance. If I didn't wear any makeup at all, you wouldn't see my face because I'm so pale in color. And with age now, my eyebrows they're just wisp. You don't even see them. And my eyelashes, you wouldn't see those either because they're so light colored. They look like a person that's an albino. And I'm not picking on albinos, please. I'm almost at that color myself. But the fact of the matter is, stop judging people by what you see and realize that everybody's different and they have a right to be indifferent. Also, some of you are not going to like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. God created all of us, and He has no favorites. And so He doesn't expect you to have favorites either. And one thing I learned when I was in the world all the time, and I'm going to say religion because when I was in religion for 40 years, I saw how certain people got more advantages or treated better or invited places than those who weren't in the cliques. And I'm sorry, that's what they were, cliques in the church. And it's not right. And life is not right, all right? And because life is not right doesn't mean that we take it out on everybody else. We kind of roll with the punches. I realize there's always going to be somebody that's going to get on and say whatever, do things that are not right. And so you just have to let them be who they are. And that's what I tell myself as they're spouting off. They're just being who they are. And they have a right to be who they are. Whether I like it or not, they can be who they are. And I don't have to accept it, nor do I have to put up with it. So if you put comments on that are derogatory toward me or to what I'm doing, and I take them off, that's my choice because that's who I am. And if I were to visit your page and put something on your page that you didn't like, I'm sure you would take me off as well, because I've had some people say, I think somebody's deleting messages. Well, guess what? If you don't like the fact that your message should get deleted, then don't make your message. Or, as I always say, well, you watched the page in the first place, so why did you watch? So I guess I'm kind of on a rant. As you know, I kind of do those once in a while because I just get upset with the attitudes that people put out. And I know that really this basically also would be considered an attitude, but I'm coming to my own defense, and I don't have to defend myself. No, I don't, because I'm just being who I am. And who I am is I try to understand that even those that come on and make their comments, I try to realize that they're coming out of a place of hate, or they're coming out of a place of mistreatment or ill treatment or wrong treatments or lies or what have you. And so they don't know any better. And for me to just get on and try to straighten them out isn't right. But I do have a right to say that, look, I'm not going to put up with foolishness, and I won't. And you can make the comments you want to make, but I'm not putting up with foolishness. And so anyways, that was my thought today as I was getting my coffee ready, and I'm going to have a sip because I'm on it. And that is mighty good. I love that afternoon coffee break. So anyways, I'm trying to think. That is, again, is being judgmental, and I don't know why we as humans think we have the right to judge other humans and be so harsh about it. First of all, we don't have a right. And secondly, there's no reason to be mean and hateful to other people. But again, because there are so many people out there that are like that, it's very prominent out there. And there are more people that seems that are that way than are nice and kind and thoughtful and generous and so forth. But I know that in my circle, and I keep my circle small, I don't have haters because I can't identify with a hater, so why would I associate with a hater? And so in my circle, I have people that are good, decent, kind, peaceful, loving, respectful. And that's the people I want to surround me. And I try to be that way with everybody. And when I get on and do my videos, I'm me. If you don't like my videos, you don't have to watch my videos. I mean, I've had people come on and subscribe, and then after a while they disappear, and so I figure I must have said something they didn't like, or they didn't like what I was doing or whatever, and that's okay. And there's been people that I've subscribed to that I unsubscribe because maybe I'm not as interested in their topics anymore for whatever reasons, because we do go through changes in our lives. When I first started in keto, I went on and got a lot of keto people on and watched their videos and watched their recipes and all that. No, I'm carnivore now, so I don't really gravitate toward the keto anymore, so I took a lot of those off. But that doesn't mean that they were bad or that I didn't enjoy them. I'm just the type of person, I don't like clutter. If you ask my family, they'll tell you I try to keep my house neat, my closets neat, my drawers neat, because I like organization. I like cleanliness. I like things to look right, and that is across the board. I don't care what it is in my life. And it's the same with my friends. If I have people that want to call themselves friends that aren't really my friends, then I don't associate with them, because I don't want to be. I used to always tell my family, as they were growing up, you are who your friends are. People judge you by your friends. And the friends that you hold is what identifies who you are. So be careful who you call friends. And I know a lot of people that call everybody their friends, and I've never been that type of person. Even when I was a child in junior high, I can remember thinking I only had really one friend, and people would say, "You only have one friend?" And I'd say, "Yes." Well, they look at me like I was weird because I associated with a lot of people, meaning being kind, decent, respectful, even though they weren't my friends, saying hi, even though they're not my friends. That doesn't mean I'm going to ignore them, but I don't have to be in their circle and be their friends. And so I keep my circle tight. I keep it friends. I keep it people that I trust, people that I enjoy the company of. And that's how it should be. So therefore, I guess I can say that this was a rant because, in a sense, I guess it was. And I wasn't on, that was my purpose when I first came on. I didn't come on to rant. I just came on because it was that time of the day, my coffee talk time, and I wanted to just talk. And I'm the type person I get on and just let it rip. So you got what you got, and what you got is me, and what I am is who I am. And I can't change who I am, nor do I intend to change who I am. But I also know that my friends know who I am, and they accept me for who I am. And one thing that my friends and family know is I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be upfront. I'm not going to pull punches. I'm going to just let it go because it's just who I am. I can't just zip my lips. I have to say something. And so therefore, I came on today to have a coffee break and have a coffee talk with those of you who consider yourself to be my friend. And today is the day that I'm talking about this thought. And yes, it's time for a coffee break. And now it's time for me to unwind and join the rest of my coffee. And you have a great day and an awesome week, what's left of it. And thank you for stopping by, and please remember, leave comments. Please be nice, because I'm nice to you, all right? And I mean, I could be hateful and say horrible things, but that's not who I am. But I am going to be honest. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to put up with me, and I don't have to put up with you, all right? So anyways, and that's not being hateful or spiteful or mean. It's just being me, and it's just being honest. Have a good day. Bye now.